Welcome back to Just Scale Models. Today we're taking a look at something from FUJIMI. This is the Ford GT40 1966 Le Mans version. So you may remember what happened in 1966 with the GT40 doing a pretty interesting sweep at Le Mans. I do believe it was 1, 2, 3, but don't hold me to that. Feel free to research that and leave some comments on the Ford versus Ferrari, uh, you know, brand competition during 1966 and during that whole series of Le Mans events during that time frame. But here on the front cover, you can see here a nice illustration painting of the GT40. If we continue, you can see here this is in 1/24th scale, set up as the first place winner. Photos of the actual model. Now, if somebody could help me here with what's going on with these numbers here, that would be really helpful. As far as I can tell, the instructions place this as 1989, but I'm not sure what the 9092 refer to there. If we continue on this side, you can see here again, this is from their historic racing car series, possibly number 1. And again, this is set up as the 1966 Le Mans 24-hour race, first place, driven by Miles Ruby team. This is kit number 1.2101-2000. More information in other languages, barcode, and a little bit of contact information at the time. Nothing here on the cardboard box there. Let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. So these are the instructions in a couple different languages there. Very similar illustration to the front cover, but notice the spelling here I thought was interesting. Historic Racing Car Series number 1. So this was actually number 1 in their historic car series, again, right there. And you see here the actual kit number, so feel free to check out the subsequent cars in the series. Here you can see a parts list with little illustrations of the trees, including etching parts. So there were some photo etch parts, contact information at the time. If we open this up, you can see here some more different profile views for marking and painting your decals. Very nice illustration as to the swooping curves of the GT40. Here you can see your paint layout there. A little bit of the style on specific icons for assembly instructions, and a little more information on other languages. A little bit of staining, unfortunately. I will get to this cutout section. There is a reason as to why that is cut out. I have retained the piece, but you can see here going through the interior and style of markings and number and of times you need to repeat certain actions, whatever. Continuing, again, that staining that somehow went through here. I do believe there might have been some sort of varnish that caused that. So let's take a look at the interior of the box. This kit has been worked on, and at some point actually was mostly assembled. So that kind of gives you a rough idea of what was going on here. This is the body shell with those classic GT40 lines. Nothing actually attached to that currently, but there was substantial work done to the lower portion of the car. You can see it was pretty much painted and done, but a little bit of damage going on. You can see there with the tie rod, so we don't have connections there. And we could probably age the seats a little bit better. You can see here right hand, set up for right hand drive, fuel tanks. I don't see the motor in there, so I think that might have been a hidden feature on this, or you can actually drop your own separate one in there, depending on what you want to do. Here's a good look at the photo etch pieces right there. Very nice for the grill, etc. with the cardboard backing, so there's no deformation. Here's a decal sheet from 1989. And original bag. So those portions that I had sliced out of there, those actually pertained to the seat belts. So that gap that was cut out of the instruction piece, notice how they had laid that out. And here's your seat belts. So you can actually either use this as a pattern on some fabric, very thin fabric, or literally just cut these out and use the photo etch to help you put on the attachments. But there's, you can see the buckles right there for the seat belts. The remaining pieces, things like the bonnet with the airflow venting, interior pieces there, but most of the pieces are off the tree. You can see there's still some remaining on there, but again, this is kind of put on the back burner and decide if I want to go full blown out on a kind of midnight blue and then apply the decals. Again, this is one of those projects that ended up on the back burner, but you can see here these other remaining items here. Let's see what this one's about. See here, very faint decals, of which of course don't show up very well on camera, and this other tire instruction piece right there is for putting on tire decals, which is what those are right there. Again, 1989 original decal sheet. Let's just put this away right now. So always keep your bags. It is a little bit of clutter, but there's a purpose for that. And if you can protect things even more, if an extra bag you have lying around, why not? So those go. Throw the photo etch, any other loose pieces. Taking a quick look at something from FUJIMI, the 1/24 scale Ford GT40 Mark II. Set up for the 1966 Le Mans 24-hour race, the first place, driven by Miles and Ruby. Feel free to check out further information on that historic car. This has been another unboxing video. Feel free to check out other unboxing videos on the channel. We also do show and tell videos, as well as a selection of book review meter reviews. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.